Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 Plays. We're playing Rogue Trader here. It's been a while. I've been doing some other things. So we're going to get back to doing a few more of these. Did I need to do anything to my ship? Oh, I can upgrade my ship. Well, I guess we're going to do an upgrade to our ship, shall we? What can I do here? I get these things. Ultimate post abilities. Okay. Ultimate post abilities. Shallow warp jump, forward direction. Shield pulse. Just to highlight its weak points. Oh, that looks like a neat thing. Maximum overdrive. Well, these are things that like go on, but you can't. These are things that are like they're on, but you don't get the chance to. Plus 1 round for every 10 points in Supreme Commander's Persuasion, which I've got like 10 of it. Hands on deck with my 3 torpedoes instead of 1. They take forever to replenish. They're kind of weird. Force shield or shield post. Swing runner focused efforts. Premonition. Okay, so these are things that like take forever for it to come up. Xenos technology. 25% of my shields. That sounds like a good one to take. Because I've been running into lots of Xenos ships. Right? And vulnerability scan seems like a good one. Let's take shield pulse. And then... Oh, I don't know. I kind of like the vulnerability scan too. Alright, that's what we're going to do. Guys, tell me how badly I'm building my ship. Apply that, and then we're done. And then post-wise, she can do reload, torpedo control in this. He's got shield pulse and reinforced shields. I don't have anything in the warp for my warp channel. I guess I should take some warp things. Vulnerability scan and then the range. Both abilities of one selected post for 1 turn. And swing run. Okay, and then he's got the hard turn and then the strafe, which is short distance to one side. Okay. So that's what I can do with them. Okay, I was looking at my journal before I started. This I have to go up to the north. But this is still something that's hanging. Looks like it's part of Chapter 2. So I have to go find this tunnel. I think it's somewhere in the Shadow Quarters and I just missed it. So I'm going to go back there and try and get this done. So let's go out here. I have a direct line straight back to Furibundus from my main thing here. So we're just gonna fly straight here. Just warp travel there. It's like, boom, there we are. In we go. We'll go to Footfall. We gotta go to the Shadow Quarters. Go to Footfall. Why is Footfall red? Why is it red? We want to go to the Shadow Quarters. Do I want to take Pascal or do I want to take Adira? It's an interesting choice there. These 3 are like always with me. Argenta, Abelard, and Cassia. And J most times. I'm worried I'm going to need tech use. I'm just trying to find a tunnel. Let's take Adira. She's got really great awareness, and I haven't run with her for a bit, so we'll try Adira on this run. Okay, so if you have hit chances over 95%, you get to up your critical chance from 10. Okay. Things you gotta try. You really do need to stop and read these things when they pop up because they kind of tell you how the mechanics work. Now, where have I not? Where would it be? Would it be in that new place? Because I ran around all the other rest of the place when I was here before, and I didn't find anything. A couple videos back, I was running around in the shadow quarters trying to find this tunnel. Couldn't find it, and I said, to heck with it, we're going to go on to other things. But now that it's still, it looks like it's part of Chapter 2, so it looks like I actually have to finish it. So I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to go down here. Maybe off in these corners? I have to get a perception check or something? I don't know, does this elevator work now? Does this elevator thing work? Can I just take a shortcut? Oh, we gotta go downstairs. So we gotta go downstairs anyway. So let's just run down here. I guess it's down below. So I can take a shortcut out, not in. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go. Where are we gonna check first? Where should we check first? Check along the walls here, I guess. See if we get any perception checks that I missed. Got a new person.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
One would think you would make it a perception check that I can actually make. Ancient sewer system. It's not a door. What would that say? Oh, it's way up there. Okay.
Is there money to be made?
Goods? I missed goods? Where's the goods? Oh, is that just one of those things?
Always keep your eye on the price.
No. How do I... It's been a while since I played. I gotta remember how all my stuff works. I don't seem to be able to pick that up, whatever it is. The vagabond doesn't say anything. He's just death, dressed in black, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we already took care of that. Is there a tunnel over here? No. Well, now I don't see goods here. Are they downstairs? Did I miss something? Did I miss something downstairs for goods? Oh, over here. Alright, well, let's come over here. It's probably just another one of those pieces of paper, right? Yeah, it's just another one of those Anver notes. I have a whole ton of them. I'm hoping somewhere I'm going to get like a bonfire that I can just throw everything into. I don't know if I need the notes or not.
I always have a backup plan.
What's that? Did I do that? There's the bodies of obvious gunshot wounds. Alright. What's this? Mine interested, but it caved in decades ago. Oh! What's this say? Toss the rubbish aside, demolition. Alright, well, let's just blow it up.
Favors me today.
there's goods there. Ah, note from the cache in the old tunnel. That was it? Okay, what did it say? This is the final stretch, Seeker. Remember the second word, design. Remember the place, cogitator. Statue of the founder, small temple. What the hell does that mean? Alright, take that. Journal. Look for cache in the old tunnel in the shadow quarters. Examine the cogitator by the statue of Footfall founder. Oh, where's the Footfall founder? Is he... Statue of the Footfall founder. Well, if I go back here, it'll show me that what level I need to go to, right? Oh, wait, I wanted to go here. I want to use the elevator. I want to use the elevator. I've been trying to use the elevator all this time. I never can use the elevator. Alright, so... activate the elevator. Kronk. I think that'll be J, right? Activate.
And done.
And we get on the elevator. Get on the elevator. Everybody get on the elevator.
I have a nose for
Idiot.
profit and a taste for adventure.
And then hit the button, Kronk. And we go up. Okay. I got to use the elevator. I've been trying to use the elevator all this time. Thinking I could use it from above, but I couldn't. Need to have everybody together. We want to go over here because they are nice in that they give you... If you go to the rest of Footfall, it's in the Atrium. This is where the dreams and stories goes. Okay, so we go to the Atrium. Statue of the founder, small chapel. God, where was that? Yeah, I know. I have my characters all with like 40s and 50s in their dexterity, and like everybody should be like +5 or something for higher initiative. My initiative sucks versus all the enemies. The enemies are like getting 10s and I'm getting 1s. I never seem to be able to get a bunch of people to go first. I think the best I ever had was I had 3 of my guys act first before some enemy did something. Which is why the abilities to do the whole bring it down or whatever for my character, because I'm being the strategist, I always get to go first. So that's kind of important. To have somebody that's a grand strategist that can go first and is also an officer, so they can have people do things before the battle actually gets going, that you can actually do something. Now, that's him. So they don't really tell you where everything is. So here's the Atrium. I'm trying to find a statue and a small chapel with a cogitator. That's a Drusian preacher. Wasn't there somewhere around here? Well, there's the statue. Small chapel by the... maybe over here? It doesn't look like a chapel, right? Not seeing anything. I think that's the founder of Footfall, isn't it? Is it over here? No, can't go through that door. What's this back there? I'm looking for a small chapel. Is that up here? There's another one of them notes. Yeah, it's another one of the notes. I gotta empty out my stuff into my... Okay, is this the chapel over here? Is this the chapel? I don't see any cogitators. What's that say? Many altars, it looks better than most places on Footfall. I don't see... No. Where the heck is a chapel? Alright, what did that thing say? The hint mentions a cogitator and a statue in the small temple. Footfall's atrium was once supposed to be the nave of the little cathedral. Statue in the small temple. Footfall's atrium was supposed to be the nave. Was there another statue in here? Besides this one? So I'm not seeing any cogitators down here. There was another one that I originally went to. This isn't this. No, this is his residence, right? Yeah, that's the Leech's Palace. I'm not interested. Small temple. Doesn't look like there's cogitators here. Is there another statue someplace? Is there more statues somewhere? I can't remember if there was another statue here.
I'll get left in the dust.
No, that doesn't look like... Doesn't look like... Well, I don't know. Nothing here. It's not a chapel. There was... Small statue by a chapel. Is it over here? Is this it? Drusian Preacher. What's that? Lord Imperium.
One and it's done.
Defects Phasmodion, the legendary rogue trader who founded Footfall. So it's got to be somewhere around here. There's supposed to be a cogitator around here somewhere.
Keep your wits about you.
Ah, here it is. Found it. Okay, what's this? Today's cogitator would be enough to break any tech priest's heart. The machine is leaning slightly to one side, grimy covered in scrawling drawings with frivolous writing, scratched here and there on the casing. Several keys are missing and the rest are coated with dust. Let's just use the... What's my chance here? She's got a 92%. Let's try and fix it. Yeah, I get experience. Oh god, I get lore! I get lore. Should we go lore? Let's go lore. Select the title mark. In the name of the founder of Footfall Station, Conqueror of Stars, builder of outposts, the noblest rogue trader, Parsimus Dwayne, and on behalf of all his descendants, I welcome you. This cogitator was installed on the order of the illustrious Parsimus so that the needy may tap into the flow of his wisdom. Cast your eyes upon the list of sections and choose what you wish to know. Parsimus Dwayne? I've never heard of such a rogue trader house. Whoever this Parsimus was, he sure thought big. Lord Captain, Parsimus Dwayne, one of the trailblazers of the Koronus Expanse and this station's founder. I've read about his great deeds. Lord Dwayne was once a colonel of the Atrium Militarum, but by his will later inherited a warrant. He accumulated enough power to gather a small fleet of loyal allies and venture out to conquer the Koronus Expanse. They say Footfall was meant to be his personal palace world, but the construction dragged on for decades, and Lord Parsimus eventually died of old age. His enemies instantly tore Footfall to pieces and turned it into the bastion of humanity we know today. One that is full of bandits, privateers, hustlers, and rogue traders. Pleased with herself, Cassia nods slightly to everyone to let everyone know that her lecture that the lecture is over. Ah, Cassie, I do like you. You are funny. All right, the section titled about Footfall. Being envisioned by the great Perseus as a palace in the stars, as majestic as the spirit and mind of its creator. As of the year of this constituted installation, merely a small fraction of the great Perseus design has yet been made a reality, but already their audacity and grandeur are staggering. Footfall is to become the gateway to the savage and barely explored Koronus Expanse, a foothold for future conquest by the Imperium and the noble Perseus Dwayne, who acts by the Emperor's will. Cogitator wheezes and blinks, clearly trying to shut down. Okay, try an emergency repair. Continue. I'm going to use the keys to do this. As much as I would like to do that, I want to make sure I get this in because it looks like it's going to fail. When you're pressing the keys, the cogitator appears dormant, but as you enter the last letter of the second word, it suddenly comes to life. Triumphant music pours out of it, followed by a voice, a man's voice, pleasant and somewhat dated pronunciation of Gothic. Greetings. Greetings to you, keen wanderer, who found my message and solved my riddle. I, Parsimonius Duane, master of Footfall, trailblazer of the Expanse, am pleased to welcome visitors to my magnificent palace in the stars. Footfall is my great creation. It is what marked the beginning of the Imperium's triumphant march into the Koronus Expanse. You are here because you managed to discover the message in the Almanac of Footfall published on my orders, and find the caches I had installed at select sites. You have seen the view from the dome of the great cathedral, the void-piercing arches of the Providence Bridge, the stars' cold gaze through the windows of the small quay. Only thus, step by step, can one experience the scale and elegance of my creation. Footfall sights are their own reward. However, I have prepared a gift for those who might unravel my riddle. Approach my statue, for a gift awaits you there. Remember, nothing must stand between you and your design, no matter how audacious and grand it may be. The voice quiets. You hear a click from the statue of Footfall's founder as if some hidden lockhemism has been released. Oh, can we do this? Let's get the rest of the lore. Tapestry of text. The great Perseus Dwayne intends to conquer the Koronus Expanse and build the most grandiose structure which will shine through the ages, praising the names of the greater and his descendants. Footfall, the palace and the stars, the glory of the great Perseus deeds will live on through the ages in his grand designs. The cogitator hisses and grunts as it tries to clean its insides by spewing out dust and detritus through its cracks. The greater intends to conquer, and it dies. Okay. There is something over here. Goods. I get to take that. Said I could. Mine. What do we got? Focus incense. Each use of revel and slaughter increases the wearer's perception by +10 until the end of combat. Ooh, that's for my girl. That's for Argenta. And what is this? Righteous Fury Cape. For every kill, the wearer increases their critical hit chance by +5% until the end of combat. Yeah, those are nice. Okay. Yeah, let's go to inventory, kids. Argenta, my love. Where are you? What is this, accessories? This would be... What have you got on now? Oh, that's your Grenadier cloak. But this would give you perception +10. Oh man, I don't know what to take. Look at all this equipment I got. I don't know who to give what. I don't know who to give what. I really don't. I'm just like totally lost here. We're getting lots of these. So I like that you get more of these over time. I wish I could... There was one that I could have made grenades on one of these, and I probably should have on one of my things. Okay, I've got like all sorts of stuff that I need to deal with. Can she do this now?
If only that were possible.
No, she doesn't have that. I do. Yeah, I've got nothing but med kits. I'm a medic now. She likes fire. Let's give her a fire grenade. You got fire and crack. Can you do this?
I'd like to,
Nope.
but I can't.
We'll give you a haywire grenade. And you've got a bunch of grenades. All sorts of stuff. Oh, you've got something. You could take another ring. What kind of ring do we have for you? Can I? Oh. Flamer digi-weapon. A marvelous compact weapon in the form of a ring that allows the wearer to fire a single flamer shot stream. Once per combat. 8 to 12 damage, 5% armor, 6 range, applies burning. Attack deals from 8 to 12 damage, has 5% armor, and applies burning 4. This is about your movement. Stability detonator. Gets its wearer plus 5 bonus to tech use. Immediately remove all bleeding, burning, or toxin effects from enemies in a 10-foot cell. 10 cell radius. These enemies receive wearer's tech use divided by 10 plus 5 times the stacks of burning, toxic, bleeding effects on the target. So 5 times whatever they have effects on them, so probably 5 in most cases, plus tech use divided by 10. So, you know, if you had a 90, it'd be 9 plus 5 would be 14 impact damage. Okay, that's not bad. I got all sorts of great stuff. I don't know what to do with all this. I need to take some time offline and just try and figure out what the heck all these things do. Yielding Vanguard. I got so many good boots. Perception bonus, which is a 5. So they can raise up their dodge by whacking people with her psychic. Okay. She's got a nice sniper rifle. I probably have better sniper rifles, don't I? Oh, 18 to 25 right now. You know, I wish you could do it like by... So what I'd really like to do is, I would really love to have a filter that says, usable by the character. It's like, you know, whatever they're trained in. So I don't see like these axes and these heavy weapons and stuff that she can't use. Right? I just see what she could use. She's got a long last, 14 to 20. She's got 18 to 25 right now. I don't see any better guns. Okay. We'll just leave her with her gun. Leave her with the gun. Okay, so we solved this, right? Is it out of my journal? Okay. All we have to do is Blades in the Void now. So, everybody. Should we go talk to the priest? Should we go up here and talk to this dude again? Let's have everybody come upstairs. We'll go talk to Hieronymus. I have a question about faith. Tell me about Incendia Chorda. I need to know about my aunt. Have you heard of Aspis Cordia, pirate, blasphemer, xenophile, and egregious apostate? Incendia is her heir, and a rarity among rogue traders. The protection of the Holy Warrant typically leads to the swift atrophy of conscious and pious dread, but not in Incendia's case. She relentlessly hunts down pirates and firebrands and brings rebelling colonies to repentance. Establishing strict discipline, the weight of her wrath is great indeed. The colonies she punishes are girded with orbital rings of heretic corpses as a warning to the survivors. As her personal confessor and guide, I find no end to the joy of her triumphs in faith. Bring me. Since when is orchestrating massacres a sign of virtue? They aren't massacres. This is a war of apostasy and treason. And in this war, Incendia Cordia is inflicting grievous wounds upon the wicked. Okay. You're nuts. Thank you for your explanations. Nothing of it. I must take my leave. Get me out of here. Yeah, you're crazy. Sorry, it's one thing when I should have blown up that one planet rather than trying to save people. I get that. But in general, it's just nuts. More goods. Is more paper? Do they just keep resetting the paper? Am I the guy who has to pick up all the paper? Yeah, more of that. Something else here. Is this more of it? Yeah, more of that. Just garbage. They just leave the garbage, don't they? Alright, let's get out of here.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Go out here. Don't want to go to the rest of the Footfall. I just want to get the heck out of here. So I have to go to the dock to run out. Something I don't like, when you first get on the station, it lets you, like, fast travel to any one of the spaces. But once you're on the station, you can only fast travel on the station. You have to go back here. I will go talk to Did I pick up any planets? I don't know if I picked up enough planets to get me more profit factor. I don't know if I picked up 10 planets. So I think it's like every 10 planets you get 4 more that you get +1. It's one of those things when you're playing, keep track of how many planets you've just discovered, and then run back here and give it to him because you get like +10 for every time you do it.
I always
still don't
keep
know how to
my
get that
options
loot.
open.
By the way, somebody on the dock level of Footfall, if you know how to get this loot that's behind like a broken panel or something, please leave me comments and let me know how to do it, and I will go do it on camera so it's recorded for everybody else. Because I'd really like to know how I get to that loot, because I can't figure out the way to do it. As a matter of fact, after I talk to Opticon, I'll go over there and show you a picture of it. Where the heck is Opticon? Where the heck am I? Alright, Opticon. Show the data slate. Yes, I did have enough, so I got another profit check. Alright, and then trade deal. Is there anything here I really want? Oh, I almost have enough to go up another level, and I could get Slick Body Glove? What's that do? 35 there, 38 there. Plus 20% against honors with perception lower than the wearer, and base armor property at plus 10 dodge against ranged attacks. Oh, I could put that on my girlfriend. Does she already have that on? Mesopaladin arc rifle. Well, that's not a bad little thing. Bead of concentration. Each consecutive turn the wearer has not spent movement points. Improved injector. Stun grenades. Deadly repeater. 30% chance to gain an extra shot. Force field emitter. After using running gun, wearer gains 15% cover when cover for 1 round. Focus meltagun. Does a lot of damage. Fortress World Origin. Tempest Carpet. Interesting stuff, but I don't really have that much I can do with him. Invigorating resolve. There's a heavy plasma gun. I think I want that. Alright, I'm going to take the stuff that I can take, because if nothing else, I can always throw it in storage and use it. I need about 2,000, 1,500. Do I have 1,500 I can give him? Do have heretic trophies, which is like 500. I have a lot of holy gifts too. Oh, I need to get much more. Jeez. Ship's components. I think I have a lot of ship's components, don't I? Actually, I should probably save some of those for the Navy guys. I'm not sure who needs these. I don't care. And then I need one of those. 125, huh? Nothing comes out at 125. Oh, I've got these. Alright, that puts me up another level, and I can grab that. I think I already have one of these, but I'm going to grab it anyway. Okay, we're done here. I need to check on Jay. What are you wearing, hon? Sin skin. Oh, geez, that's better. Dodges 62% of whatever coming at her. Where versus this one. Oh no, it would be the same for that, except she gets plus 10% against melee. Right? So this one's actually a little better. Right? Yeah. Because now her parry should be up by 10. Okay. Yeah, we'll give her the slick body glove. I wish there was a way you could have them not show this. Is there a way to do that? Outfit settings. Okay, so we can turn off the helmet so I can see people's faces. Okay. I want to be able to see everybody's face. I like seeing their faces. Oh, you have to do it for each person individually, huh? Interesting. You can't do it for, like, the whole party. Did I have hers already off? No? There, we get to see our faces. Adira, let's do the same thing for you. I'll do that for everybody when I bring them into the party. So we can at least see their faces. Okay, I need to get out of here. I was going to go run down here. I just wanted to show you guys this. Again, anybody who knows how to do this, to get to this, where the heck is it? Got to turn the map. Okay, so there's this thing here, and there's this thing here with 3, 4, 5. And I have not, I must have missed the note that tells me how to press these. Because I can't repair it. And this one's broken. So it's like I can't get back there, and I don't know how to get there. See, I can't quite reach it. And I'm figuring it's got to be something I got to do to open this door. And I can't figure out what the code is. I assume it's some sort of...
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay, so you can't hit one first. I don't know. I probably could spend hours trying to figure that out. So if anybody knows, please let me know what the code is to get through there and get that. I don't want to look it up in the wiki because I'll probably find out all sorts of other things that I don't know. But I would really appreciate if somebody could leave in the comments what that code is to get that. All right, let's go back to our ship.
Keep your wits about you.
And we're going to call it here because that's going to be 40 minutes. So we'll get back up on the ship. We'll save, and then we will head back north in the next episode. Go back to our home planet, and then we have to move on to VO 6, I think, is what's left in our journal. And that's on the way to doing the last part of Chapter 2. There's something going on in the colony at VO 6 that I think I need to be at. So we're going to go there and deal with that. And then we will move up into those places and see what is up there. And see what Chapter 2 has in store for me there. Hopefully that'll be the end of Chapter 2, and I will be able to progress to Chapter 3, whatever that may be. Not sure I want to. Alright, so if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. If you really like to see, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notify bell. Be notified I upload videos and our scheduled streams. As a reminder, I'm also running videos on Battletech, Baldur's Gate 3, both of those are uninformed, and a stream on Saturday mornings with Pathfinder Kingmaker, running a female monk trying to romance one of the NPCs called Tristan. He's one of the main story arc NPCs. So, come join me for any of that. Like I said, leave me comments, especially if you know the code to get through that thing so I can get whatever's in there. It's probably not really worth it, but it's just annoying me that I can't figure out what the code is. Alright, I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe, and bye-bye.